Hi guys, it is currently 2:07 on Friday, same day, telling myself, and I just did a spontaneous body doubling session, and I worked on my binder during that time, and I'm really proud of myself because I think there's like a poem or something that says, this is not going to be poetic the way I say it, but just basically if a fear or a trauma or anything is telling you don't do this thing, you must do the thing, right? And that's what I'm doing is like keep going. And so I was like, you know, earlier I got hit with that emotion, and part of it was like, oh, you should, you shouldn't speak, you shouldn't share, you shouldn't whatever. And I thought, okay, so I'm actually going to do that. And so that's what I just did. I did a body doubling, and I just am proud of myself. Like, these steps might seem invisible, but they're not, they're not pointless. They're massive steps. And that's what I want to help other people with, is to see that. And I'm walking the walk constantly of like, I'm not going to give in to the fear, you know? So, and I'm glad I did it because it might be able to help someone else. And at the very least, it'll make you laugh because you'll see I was like an overthinker in her natural habitat, because I was like, the second session, the second part, I decided I'm going to stay seated and I'm just going to look around my room and just start brainstorming, kind of thing. And you see my eyes just go back and forth because I've got two bookcases over here and I've got one over here. And I'm like, okay, what do I want to put on these damn bookcases, And it was like, and I heard the thoughts because I work so hard on awareness and everything. So I was like, well, I could make that like my get ready bookcase. And it was like, yeah, but the stuff's already over there. And I was like, I know, but I want that to be it. And it's like, yeah, but it's already over there. And it was like, yeah, but that's one bookcase and that's two. And, I'm laughing because it's not a matter of I feel like I have to do that. It's a matter of, oh my gosh, I am taking my power back and I'm taking my joy back. And it's like, it was exciting to be like, what do I want to put there? But it's also entertaining to watch because you see like at ping pong. And so I haven't made a final decision yet, but I think I'm going to try that. I'm going to make that bookcase, that's a singular bookcase. I'm going to make that the getting ready area. And, when I heard, but that's where that goes, it's like, no, that's the familiarity zone. Remember, not comfort zone, but meaning that's where it's been. That doesn't mean that's where I choose for it to be. So if you're wondering why I'm so happy and excited, it's because I am like wrangling all this crap, getting it out, meaning like realizing that's not me and that's not my burden to carry, transforming it, and then being like, what do you choose? What do you actually want? And that's exciting when you've never gotten to do that. So I'm I'm really excited about that because it's like the familiarity zone was like, does it even matter? Like, and it was like, yeah, it does, because I matter and my thoughts matter. Like, my opinion matters. And it just felt like, you know, I cannot say this enough and I won't stop saying it because I need to keep hearing it too. When you've been through a lot or you're going through a lot, you need to feel agency. You need to feel empowered. You need to feel like you have choices, you have control. You need to feel that because as humans, we deserve that, right? And so when you feel absolutely trapped and there's literally nothing you can do, that is when hope disappears. It affects me because I want so badly to help other people. So I just keep going, keep fighting my own battles. Um, and I'm really, really proud of myself because today was a doozy. But the facts are, I spent 15 minutes on this, and I spent 15 minutes on brainstorming stuff, and I spoke, and I'm posting, and this is really me defying the odds and saying, you deserve the best. And I don't mean just like brands. I don't particularly care for that stuff. I mean like, your place, you should feel safe in. You should feel like happy in. Because that is supposed to be our sanctuary from the outside world where we have zero control. But for those of us who's like never had that, this is me giving you permission and like encouraging you. Let's do it together, like it's very important to me because I know people get buried by stuff, both literally speaking, emotionally speaking, mentally speaking. And I know that none of the stuff I did today do I regret, and it's giving me momentum. So it's like I had a fight to get here, but I did because I deserve to be here, type of thing. So I hope that's helpful. I need to lay down. I have not laid down. Actually, I haven't eaten anything either, I just realized, and it's 2:14 p.m. I did have a protein shake though, so, but it's just amazing. It's amazing when you can see yourself from the outside and get that glaring, painful hand on the stove awareness and then do something to change it. It's really, really cool. So, okay, but I'm gonna, I don't know if I should eat or lay down. I guess I'll eat something. I'll at least have peanuts or something. But yeah, I feel victorious. And like I said, I feel great that I shared it because at the very least you're gonna laugh at me, which is fine if it makes you laugh type of thing. But it really is this like, it's powerful. It's very powerful, and I'm really proud of myself. And yeah, okay, love you guys.